So this is another game for this team, the Bulldogs, in the new league that we don't really like. We don't have any experience in, so we don't really know what's going to show up. One of the guys against us plays in the Meridian League, where my Blades of Steel, Tigers, and Stars play in, and he's really good. Plays on the Buds team, which you haven't seen yet because we haven't played them yet when this happened. But he's very good. His other team is very talented, but he was kind of like taking it slower in this league, which has kind of been what I've noticed more in this league is that it's less, I don't want to say it's less serious, and there's a lot less like crap that goes on, which is a good thing, but it's also just slower. So it's kind of yeah. We'll talk about how this game ends up for our team, and I'll kind of go into more about that. So if you're buying hockey equipment and you want to support the channel, check out the links in the description. In the US, check out the links to Pure Hockey. In Canada, check out the links to Hockey Supremacy. If you click those links and make a purchase, I get a kickback from the sale. So anything that comes back from that comes right back into the channel, so I keep making more content and doing like real reviews and stuff. I got buy gear to do a lot of the tests for it, so that costs money and it would be greatly appreciated. Otherwise, if you want to support the channel without buying anything, check out the links in the description to Patreon, buy me a coffee. Everything through there comes again back into the channel, so I keep making more content and doing real reviews.
Y'all
ready for this?
So this is kind of a reoccurring thing so far this season with this team, where we like go down and then we pulled out a tie with like a few minutes or like a minute left in the game. That happened again in here. First goal was totally like my fault. I don't know why I dove into the post on a shot from there. Like I gotta stay up for that, just because like the guy is in no danger. Like there's nothing they're really gonna do unless they actually put a ridiculous backhand from like his angle and everything. But me diving into the post just put me totally in the wrong spot. So when he passes it back up like to the slot, I can't get over in time, and I'm just like still sliding over. It was a bad play by me. The second goal, I make a save and it hits my team. It's lag and goes in. So it's kind of, I guess my rebound control can be better, but like what can you do? And then the third goal was like a really quick chip off the post and in. And these plays are weird because in one hand, when you look at like where I'm standing and everything seems to be good. It seems like I'm like pretty square and everything, and yet it still goes in. So I guess I should have like overlapped a bit there and just kind of moved over a little bit, or just catch it. But it was a nice spot, and I gotta stop it, but it's just like one of those weird plays. I don't think it hit my teammate's foot. Like I said, I figured I was square. Everything I felt looked good. Even watching on video, it looks pretty good, and the angle just like, I just don't get it. So they're weird ones where I kind of wish like I could do like those 3D cameras that NHL does, where it's like, where is he really, to see the front view to see if I'm really off here. But so this is like a weird league where my Phantoms team, we lose more and we get blown out more. But like the hockey in here just feels slower than it does there, even if like there's some better players in this one. It's just overall, it just feels like it's a step down, and it's kind of tough right now. I just find it harder to play in than like the Phantoms team. We're getting beat all the time anyways, but I feel comfortable playing in it and like moving around and stuff. Where this one, it's just like you'll see coming up to in a couple of games where some goals, I'm just like, how did that go in? And just weird things like that. So this is kind of the case here. Like the tip where I tip it off my defense's leg and it goes in, like just stuff like that I find is happening a lot more in this league than I'm like the other league. So it's just kind of frustrating in that sense. But overall, it was all right. Like I want 2 of those goals back, really. Then we win. But again, you got to be perfect every game to win if like this. So the result is fine. Also, more Konekt and Warrior G6 issues for the pads. I've worn the Konekt skates with every pad that I have so far, and the only one that ever causes issues is the G6, and I think it's just because that like foam outer roll, or outer wing I should say, is just a lot stiffer than like basically every other pad. No issues anywhere else, only on this. You can see it happen twice, you can hear it click twice in this one, and that's one way to tell like I fiddle with them, because I feel like they might be loose, and so I go to do it, and if there's no click, that means it just felt loose. But because it's all in my head now, because I feel like it's always coming off, I hear it more and more. I have found a way to tape these that it worked. I tried taping it twice, and taping didn't work the first time, but did work the second time. So I guess we're going to go down that route when we're wearing these skates. But just want to call out again.
You're watching HockeyReviews.ca.